In this video, we want to solve a quadratic equation that is basically in the form of a word problem, and we will make the quadratic equation and we will want to find out the dimensions of a rectangle that is given in the question. A rectangle has an area of 330 meters square. One side is 7 meters longer than the other. What are the dimensions of a rectangle? First of all, draw the rectangle. A rectangle has an area of 330 meters square. The whole area is equals to 330 meters square. One side is 7 meters longer than the other. Let its width be equals to x. Then the length will be equals to, since it is 7 meters longer than the other, so it will be equals to 7 plus x. So width equals to x meters and length equals to 7 plus x meters. Since this condition is given that 7 meters longer than the other, so if I have taken one side as x, then the other side will become 7 plus x. Now it is also given that area is equals to 330 meters square. So using the formula for area is equals to width multiplied by length, or length multiplied by width. Now what is the value for area? The value for area is 330 and width is x and length is 7 plus x. Now solve it to form a quadratic equation. 330 is equals to 7x plus x square. Now rearrange it, we will get 0 equals to x square plus 7x minus 330. It can also be written as x square plus 7x minus 330 is equals to 0. Now we can see this is a quadratic equation. Now we will solve it for x so that we can find out the dimensions of a rectangle. So how we are going to solve it? We will solve it using quadratic formula. We will solve it using quadratic formula. So the quadratic formula is x equal minus b plus minus square root of b square minus 4ac over 2a. Now a here is 1, b is 7 and c is minus 330. How I got these values? Basically, I compared my equation with the general quadratic equation, that is ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0. So by comparing both the equations, I got the value for a, b and c. Now I will use these values in the quadratic formula and I will get x equal minus 7 plus minus square root of 7 square minus 4ac divided by 2a. So now I will solve it in order to get the values for x. So x will be equals to minus 7 plus minus 49 plus 1320 minus 7 plus minus 1369 over 2. Since 1369 is a perfect square of 37, so it can be solved out of the radical sign. So x can be minus 7 plus 37 over 2, or it could be minus 7 minus 37 over 2. If I will solve this portion, I will get 30 over 2. So I will get the value for x, that is 15. Now if I solve this portion, I will get minus 44 over 2. So x is minus 22. This value is not possible for the dimensions of rectangle since the dimension cannot be negative. So that's why I will discard this value and will consider this value. Since width is equals to x, so that is basically 15 meter, and the length of rectangle will be 7 plus x, so it will become 7 plus 15, so 22 meter. So the dimensions for the rectangle are 15 to 22. In the next video, we will discuss the dimensions for a triangle, that how we are going to find out the dimensions of a triangle by making a quadratic equation.